It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming!
A taste of spice, welcoming our cricketers and fans to pure Grenada, the Isle of Spice, showcasing our culture and heritage on Tuesday, 26 February on the Carriacou in St. George's. England versus the West Indies. Cricket Rest Day. Come enjoy a taste of spice. Performances from top soca and calypso artists, pan, drummers, dancers, a mini carnival parade, arts and craft, and local food. From 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. The Carriacou is the place to be. It's cricket, lovely cricket. Rest Day, Tuesday, 26th February. Sample a taste of spice. Hosted by the Grenada Cultural Foundation. No unauthorized vending allowed.
Tomorrow's future is here today. Friday, April 5th. Kirani James Athletic Stadium. National Secondary School Games. Run, throw, jump. National Secondary School Games 2019. Your games, your future. The International Soca Monarch is here. Friday, March 1st. For the first time in our nation's history, 5 of our soca stars are in the finals. Fantastic Friday.
Always talking and where you're from.
Grenada, our boys are in Trinidad. Who can't make it down? We'll be heading to the Bush Asia playing field for the International Soca Monarch Finals viewing party. One big venue, one large flat, viewed by thousands on one massive screen. Coming through a concert-ready sound system, putting you in the center of the action, as if you are actually there. Admission free, absolutely no vending. Which one of the Majestic 5 will bring home the title? Friday, March 1st from 6 p.m. You've got to be in the action. Presented by the St. George Northwest Organization.
Rain forces abandonment of third one-day international between West Indies and England. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report. With the details to the news for Monday, February 25th, I am Rakisha St. Louis. Persistent rain forced an abandonment of the third one-day international between the West Indies and England at the National Stadium on Monday. England won the toss and elected to bat, and match officials were hopeful that the rain will subside. But after repeatedly removing and replacing the covers, the decision was taken around 2:30 p.m. to officially call off the match. Fans who were eager to see their favorite stars play used the time to socialize. Head coach of the English team, Trevor Bayliss, spoke with members of the media. Bayliss said his team was looking forward to the game.
Any game we lose at any time of the year is a disappointment. You know, everyone involved just wants to get out and play cricket. Look, I don't think it'll be, you know, in the long run, I don't think it's terribly upsetting in regards to, you know, the World Cup. We've also got, well, there's a few more games left yet, some T20 games, which, you know, will be an opportunity for him to play with, you know, a few guys going home after the one-day series. So, I mean, we know what he can do, and it's about trying to get those guys into form at the right time. And there's plenty of cricket to go. You know, whether that's the Pakistan series or you know, early season in county cricket. No, look, he should be fine in 2 days' time. It was one of those things. He probably could have batted and fielded today. He said he could feel his ankle a little bit warming up to bowl. We took the conservative approach today and decided not to chance making it worse. I'd be surprised if he's not right for Wednesday.
Windies interim coach Richard Pybus is disappointed that the game was washed out. He says his guys were ready to move ahead of the English team in the series.
Very disappointing.
very disappointing, you know. But it is what it is. We will be looking forward to the next one.
Do you think you'll be able to still carry that good spirit forward?
Yeah, I think so.
Disappointing day, does let things...
No, I don't think so. I think you know, the side's in a good place, enjoying their cricket. I think we're very clear on what we need to work on. So, you know, I mean, ideally in this series, you know, you want to win every game. We want to win the series. We're clear on that. You know, it doesn't necessarily work out like that in the real world. So, but we know what we need to work on, and we're not really too hung up on the outcomes. I think coming out of this series, being clear, we've got a triangular in Ireland. There'll be a few lads away at the IPL. So I think we'll be, I think we'll have a very strong sense of having been able to assess where we are, what we need to polish up in Ireland, and any key last steps in the UK before the World Cup.
Weather permitting, the fourth one-day international will take place at the National Cricket Stadium on Wednesday. Windies and England team members and avid cricket lovers were treated to a warm Grenadian welcome on their arrival over the weekend. During a reception at Sandals on Saturday, Acting Prime Minister Honourable Gregory Bowen said Grenada depends on the players to be ambassadors to help the island market its brand throughout the world to boost the economy.
We look at you as much more than sports personnel. We look at you as visitors and distinguished personnel who can help us in expanding Pure Grenada throughout the world. You are cricketers, you go throughout the world. And just as the press will do, you can really help Grenada. A little bit of economics. You know, Grenada, we were under the arms and the wings of the IMF and the international community from 2014 to 2017. And today, we have one of the fastest growing economies in the region. Why? It is because we look towards our assets, individual as they are. And one key asset is the beautiful nature and warmth of our people. It translates to tourism, and you can help us because we made a lot of sacrifices.
Acting Sports Minister Senator Winston Galway thanked Cricket West Indies for promoting the sport in Grenada and within the region. He urged the players and supporters to have pure fun in Pure Grenada.
This game of cricket is about strengthening friendship amongst the nations and celebrating both individual talent and achievements through our collective and cooperative efforts as human beings. I trust that the occasion of this international sporting spectacle will also provide an opportunity for our visitors to share in our rich and diverse culture and enjoy the inspiring and beautiful natural heritage that defines our country. We thank Cricket West Indies and by extension the International Cricket Council for bringing the game to our shores. This can only help to improve the game of cricket in our country as well as the region. As a region, cricket is not just a game. It is a way of life for our people.
The Grenada Tourism Authority, meanwhile, encouraged the visiting cricket lovers and players to bask in the beauty and warmth of the people and enjoy the cuisine and sights the island has to offer. This is the National Report. We'll have more news after the break.
A taste of spice, welcoming our cricketers and fans to Pure Grenada, the Isle of Spice, showcasing our culture and heritage on Tuesday, 26 February on the Carriacou in St. George's. England versus the West Indies. Cricket Rest Day. Come enjoy a taste of spice. Performances from top soca and calypso artists, pan, drummers, dancers, a mini carnival parade, arts and craft, and local food. From 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. The Carriacou is the place to be. It's cricket, lovely cricket. Rest Day, Tuesday, 26th February. Sample a taste of spice. Hosted by the Grenada Cultural Foundation. No unauthorized vending allowed.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honourable Keith Mitchell has commended the Caribbean on its considerable strides towards the collection and use of data, especially in sports. He was at the time delivering the keynote address at the 3rd High-Level Forum on Statistics on Friday. Dr. Mitchell highlighted the practical use of data in cricket to reference previous scores and individual performances and make improvements to the game. He said in years gone by, it was impossible to keep track of scores due to lack of data.
You realize in recent times we are witnessing the England-West Indies series of matches. And you know how far we have gone with data collection and analyzing data. You've heard the commentators over and over speak to how bowlers attack a certain batsman because they do research on how many times that batsman gets out with a specific ball and what type of bowler that is, that he has a certain weakness for. And therefore, they tend to attack that person in that particular context. Similarly, batsmen get to understand through data collection of certain bowlers.
Dr. Mitchell encouraged the regional leaders to invest in the practical use of qualitative and quantitative data and statistics.
Historically, when we talk about these areas, we think of the intellectual and academic environment and not necessarily the practical stuff. So it is extremely practical for us to invest in the area of statistics and the qualitative and quantitative aspects of it.
Finally, Grenada continues to reap tremendous benefits from its partnership with the Maria Holder Memorial Trust. The latest came on Friday with the handover of medical equipment to Dr. Beverly Nelson, pediatric consultant at the General Hospital. Donna Clark, project manager of the Maria Holder Memorial Trust, spoke to the benefits of the donation.
We did a country assessment here in 2016, and following that assessment, and we also did a visit here to the General Hospital, we found that, the hospital was in great need of equipment, and that the equipment that they had here either had to be repaired or to be replaced, and that it was not fit for purpose. So therefore, the Ministry of Health, Social Security and International Business was invited to submit an application to the Trust for the purchase of equipment, particularly for the pediatric department. There was a process of due diligence, but the application was successful and funding was approved in September 2017. 8 incubators, 10 vital sign monitors, 3 warmers, 8 portable pulse oximetry units, 1 pediatric ventilator for the ICU unit, 2 high-impact lamps, 1 ultrasound machine, and this ambulance here.
Pediatric consultant and chair of the pediatric department, Dr. Beverly Nelson, says they are grateful for the assistance and spoke of the long-awaited transformation of the NICU, which has now become a reality.
For today, in our tiny NICU, a 24-weeker resides on a bed in a brand new state-of-the-art incubator with her weight and temperature vividly displayed for all to see. Graphic displays of her progress available at the touch of a button, with new age warmers which allow us to resuscitate and provide phototherapy as one event. All of this allowing us to access so many new features that ease the burden on all staff members, and most importantly on the patient. It has been a dream of ours forever to move from the tiny unit that we're in to somewhere that will provide hope, space, joy, and allow us to care for those beautiful babies in a fashion that they deserve. So we continue to hope, as we now have our designs in place.
Chief Medical Officer Dr. George Mitchell spoke of the mutual partnership and the fruits that the hospital services have reaped.
No better partner could we have come across to help us to achieve this objective than the Maria Holder Memorial Trust. We can decrease our infantile mortality by providing that type of care. We have had issues in the past, I must admit, but with that kind of relationship, we are definitely in the right direction. In pursuing this relationship, we know that Grenada, as I said, we're building capacity. We have added to our staff a renowned pediatric surgeon by the name of Dr. Jose Euros Tristan, who has the ability to conduct complicated surgeries and have begun to do so already. And Dr. Tristan is internationally known, and he has informed me and reminded me on several occasions that the team that we have here, the unit that we have here, is second to none in the region.
That story just ended the national report for today, Monday, February 25th. Recapping the top story. Reinforces abandonment of third one-day international between West Indies and England. On behalf of all those who made this newscast possible, I am Rakisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Spice, welcoming our cricketers and fans to pure Grenada, the Isle of Spice, showcasing our culture and heritage on Tuesday, 26 February on the Carriacou in St. George's. England versus the West Indies. Cricket Rest Day. Come enjoy a taste of spice. Performances from top soca and calypso artists, pan, drummers, dancers, a mini carnival parade, arts and craft, and local food. From 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. The Carriacou is the place to be. It's cricket, lovely cricket. Rest Day, Tuesday, 26th February. Sample a taste of spice. Hosted by the Grenada Cultural Foundation. No unauthorized vending allowed.
Tomorrow's future is here today. Friday, April 5th. Kirani James Athletic Stadium. National Secondary School Games. Run, throw, jump. National Secondary School Games 2019. Your games, your future.
Stay up to date with all that's happening with the new national party, NNP. Send us a message via text or WhatsApp on 405-8683 with your name, email, and constituency. Stay in the know with NNP. Get updated.
Tomorrow's future is here today. Friday, April 5th. Kirani James Athletic Stadium. National Secondary School Games. Run, throw, jump. National Secondary School Games 2019. Your games, your future.
Good morning to Grenada, Carriacou, and Primatic. Once again, it is time for Hard Talk. It's been a long time since we started like that, Devon. Long time, you know?
Real African vibes.
Yes, indeed, huh? Yeah, well, you know, we could only touch a little piece of it because, you know, Facebook already.
They're ready to flag, eh?
Yes, indeed. It is Hard Talk, 31 minutes after the hour of 10 o'clock on the Spice Isle of Grenada. Yes, indeed. It's a rainy Tuesday in the middle of the drought.
Yeah, our farmers are smiling.
No farmers alone now, but everybody's smiling, except the cricket fans. And cricket fans, if I were you, I'd still smile a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd still smile a bit The match unable to take place yesterday due to the inclement weather, a continual rainfall over the entire yesterday, into last night, and into this morning again.
I'm still going.
Some areas like Willis Hunting, man, heavy rain, heavy wind, all kind of thing up there.
Grove,
yeah.
Places like.
And this is in a midst of a period of time when we're supposed to be actually in a drought. We are officially supposed to be in a drought. Yeah, and we haven't.
That's Grenada for you, man.
Oh, man.
Beautiful spice country.
Say when you want rain to fall in Grenada, just say that you're having an international cricket match. Say anytime you want rain to fall in Grenada, just do that. Anytime you want rain to fall in Grenada, just have an international cricket match and rain sure to fall.
But this time around, it's much needed rain, so
no, I don't think that the average Grenadian is upset that we are having rain. We needed it. We really needed it. I know Nawasa, Mr. Husbands, and all the staff, Ms. Chateau, and all of them down there at Nawasa. I know that they're smiling this morning because, yeah, it doesn't mean that we could go and start to use water helter-skelter. Because remember, we haven't had any significant rain since October.
Exactly. So remember, the levels are way below.
Yeah.
You know what is it's supposed to be. So
if your cup empty and you get a look at something to start filling it, that don't mean that he full it. That means he start to full.
Yeah, he start to full.
It takes a while for it to full. So we're getting a significant amount of rain. And this after, for instance, the river up in Willis Day that passing in the back day, thing was dry. You know? For the first time, a certain man tell me, you see that dry, you know. Yeah, it was really dry. And to see that we've got that water, we have to say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, we're glad we get this water. And it would help us out a lot. Yeah? So, Papa, you could turn off the pipe for a little bit tomorrow for a few hours. Yeah, you just need to turn it off for a little bit tomorrow. You could turn it back on Thursday. But you could turn it off a little bit for us tomorrow and turn it back on Thursday. All right? Yeah. You see how you can't please some people, eh? They're praying for rain. They're praying for rain, and rain come. They're cussing.
They're vexing.
I love cricket too. I went over to the stadium after I came out from here yesterday. Yeah, I went over as well. No cricket, but I still enjoy myself though. I met up with some friends over there. Quite a few came in from New York, man. And I'd like to say a special Grenadian good morning to all our listeners who usually listen via 94.9 out there in Brooklyn, but who are listening here in Grenada via one of the stations, either 89.5 CRFM or
97.5 City Sound.
Yeah, or if you make a quick run up to Carriacou this morning, so you're on the boat bouncing up and down, heading up, or you take the plane early, so you're already in Carriacou. Yeah, you're coming for the cricket, but you decide I will take Tuesday in Carriacou, so you head up the road. Yeah, you're listening via 92.9 Sister Isle FM out there in Carriacou. A long time I haven't said good morning to my good friend Lisa Marie. Lisa, good morning to you, sweetheart. Hope you're having a fabulous morning this morning. Yeah.
And to Paddy's crew, good morning to you.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll go call all the name in a while.
One name I can remember.
But we're going to call that one in a while.
Sweet Caroline.
But you see, the thing is that the cricket is for one day. But you see, after the cricket is for one day, we still have to survive. You know? So we need the water, man. We need the water. Yeah. And we're getting the water in bucket, truckload, fan load. You well falling.
I mean, we would love to see the rain subside a little later on, so we can all go and enjoy a taste of spice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Carnage.
I hear it have a surprise in the taste of spice.
Yeah, I hear that. A big surprise too.
A big surprise during a taste of spice later on the Carnage. Folks,
lockdown.
If you didn't plan to go, you better change your plans and plan to go. Zingo, I hope I seen you down there. Yeah? Olivier, I hope I seen you down there. The whole crew. All right? Nice. I'm looking for you all down there. So if you didn't plan to go to a taste of spice, you better plan now. Yeah, take what I'm telling you. It's going to be exciting, magnificent. Yeah. Oh gosh, watch. I can't find enough words to describe it, but head on down to the Carnage. Denise, leave me alone. are not saying anything. All I'm saying is that it go have a nice surprise at a Taste of Spice later. So if you were not planning to go,
come down,
Denise. You should plan to go now.
Come down, Denise.
All right. Antonia, good morning, sweetheart. Hope everything is going all well and okay, and you give Javon that kiss for me this morning, eh? Nice.
Miss Harriman, I need to know your relationship to Antonia in Florida.
Don't give you no information. What you want to know for? What you want to know for? Boy, watch. Stay out of that.
Yeah, you have a close relationship somewhere going there. And you know Antonia is my daughter, so.
Yes, indeed. And folks, the phone number 440-7377. That's a 440-7377. That's the number for you to call and get on to the inside of Hard Talk this morning. Yes, indeed. And the overseas number?
347-329-3101.
And folks, we're also live on Facebook. You can get us on Hard Talk Grenada Live on Facebook. And you can get us on YouTube on Hard Talk Grenada. And we have our own website, www.hardtalkgrenada.com. So if you happen to travel and you have gone to Zimbabwe and you have an internet connection where you are in Zimbabwe, you can listen to Hard Talk. If you've gone to Tajikistan and you're in Tajikistan and you want to listen to Hard Talk, you can do that, right? If you've gone to Russia, and you're in the Siberian wilderness, and you have a good internet connection in the Siberian wilderness, and you want to listen to Hard Talk, you can do that. You're on Hainan Islands outside of China, you want to listen to Hard Talk, www.hardtalkgrenada.com. Blam, you seen me and Devon, you're hearing everything. So no matter where you are, Hard Talk is there with you. All right? Just remember to like and share the Facebook page. Like and share the Facebook page. Let me do it now too, Devon. Me and Devon go and do it now. We have to like and share the Facebook page. Nice. So that you too will be able to get others to join in with you in the Hard Talk family. Hey, James.
I'm not telling you.
Watch, boy, stay out of my thing.
You understand? Right. See, Antonia, right. I know you had to be some family link. Anyhow, good morning to you, my dear.
James, good morning to you, bro. Yeah, time to come Grenada, boy. Time to come Grenada, yeah? Yeah, come. Time to come Grenada. Javon better get millions of kisses this morning. What are you playing with? Yeah, he better get. I'm not playing that, Yes, indeed. And we just want to let folks know, I've phoned the ticket office myself to confirm. So let's just give this piece of information for those of you that are wondering, oh gosh, I had my ticket for yesterday and what is taking place. Yes. So we let you know. Now, one, if you had a ticket that you bought, you paid for your ticket for cricket yesterday, you can have a 100% refund for your ticket for yesterday. Yeah, according to the rules from Cricket West Indies, you can have a refund. So you can have a refund for your ticket for yesterday. You need to go in to the ticket office and you can get a refund for your ticket. Now remember, you bought your ticket with your ID and so there's certain information on it that verifies that this ticket belongs to you. Yeah. So you go with your ticket and you get your 100% refund, right? Now for those of you, the elderly who got the complimentary tickets and other persons who got complimentary tickets, because on the ticket it would say it's complimentary. Don't try go in and try and get cash for them ticket because they know that those tickets were not paid for by you. That is complimentary, right? And those tickets cannot be used tomorrow. I think a lot of people have been saying, oh, they're going to just hold the tickets from yesterday and use them tomorrow. No, that ain't gonna work. All right? That can't work. Okay? Because in most instances anyway, when the person's over 60 went to get their tickets, they got tickets for both Monday and Wednesday. So you got your complimentary for Monday and you got your complimentary for Wednesday. So they got tickets for both days. Right? So you cannot use the ticket, the complimentary ticket that you got for yesterday cannot be used for tomorrow. Let's make that absolutely clear. The complimentary ticket that you got for yesterday cannot be used for tomorrow. Complimentary tickets, that is. The people who are over 60 and went to the booth and got their tickets, the ones for yesterday cannot be used for tomorrow. In most instances, nearly all, you would have gotten 2 tickets anyway. You got 2 tickets. So you got 1 ticket for Monday and you got 1 ticket for Wednesday. Yeah. So you do not need the ticket for Monday again. Right? So that ticket cannot be used. We don't want people end up at the stadium tomorrow trying to enter with tickets from yesterday and finding themselves embarrassed. Or next thing, you stand up in the line for the longest period of time. You're there and you're waiting and you're fighting up and you want to get inside, only to get inside and realize, wait now. Well, before you get inside, you reach at the gate and then you realize you cannot use that ticket. All right? So let's go over it again. Yeah, Devon, going over it again. If you bought your ticket for yesterday, you can have a 100% refund. You go to the ticket office at the stadium, and you must do that, I think it is within 10 days. Yeah. Within the next 10 days. So after today, you have 9 days remaining to get your refund. After that, nothing doing. So you can get your refund for your tickets for yesterday. You cannot, even though you paid for the tickets, you cannot take those same tickets and try to enter tomorrow. No tickets from yesterday, can be used tomorrow. Even if you paid for them, if they're complimentary, you cannot use them tomorrow. Right? But if you take the tickets from the stubs that you have remaining from yesterday, you can get a refund. Those of you that paid for them can get a refund. The complimentary ones, no refund on those because those were complimentary. So there's no refund. You can't pay a person for something that they didn't pay for. Yep. So there's no refund on that because we know we have people that are going to take the complimentary from somebody elderly and go and try and cash it in. Yeah? And when the police go at all for trying to commit fraud, I ain't going to feel sorry for all you, and the police going to be waiting right there. So any of you that feel you're going to go by some elderly person that you know went yesterday or didn't go because of the rain, you'll go and take the ticket and go and cash it in, knowing that it's complimentary to get. Try that, and that's an offense. And COP Edwin Martin is making joke. Yeah, he making more room up so. Yeah, up so. Right? So you'll find yourself behind bars. Don't do that. That is our criminal offense. Yeah? Like fraud. Nice? Okay. Just warning all you know, because when 1 or 2 all you get catch tomorrow, they go say, oh, if you didn't know. Oh, you make a mistake. Oh, you grab the wrong ticket before you leave home. Mm-hmm. No. Don't try that. Alright? They're going to be looking out for you all with that. So if you bought your ticket for yesterday and you would like to have it refunded, you can go to this the ticket office and they will refund you. At the stadium, you can go today. And in fact, if I was you, I would go today, right? And have it refunded. If you didn't buy a ticket for tomorrow yet, all I would do is I'd go and instead of taking the money, I'd take a ticket for tomorrow.
Yeah, switch for tomorrow, please.
Yeah. If you already have a ticket for tomorrow, then you're getting some money to spend in the bar and thing. So you could go and change your ticket from yesterday and you get some money to spend in the bar and so on tomorrow. All right? Nice. Good. So I hope that clarifies it for persons. Those of you that have the tickets that you bought in like a package, like for one of the VIP boxes or one of the boxes and those kind of things, if you bought those tickets, you can be refunded the ticket component. In other words, sometimes you buy a package. So they will only give you back the money for the ticket. That's the only thing they will give you back the money for, the ticket. So even if you bought a ticket to go in like a special box with food and drinks and that kind of thing, so you pay more than normal for that ticket, you will be refunded the ticket component by the Cricket West Indies. You will be refunded only for the ticket. The food and drinks part there between you and the people and them that are that thing there. And most of all you lime and drink the food and eat the food and drinks and take the drinks and thing yesterday. And I see all you. So all you can't say a line.
Yeah.
I see all you.
Because these things would have already been prepared.
Yeah.
And everything like that. So they would have extend that courtesy, let everybody have fun.
Yeah, well, you're there already, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Eat and drink.
in fact, that's the faster it eat and drink because no cricket was going on, so the people just inside chilling. So they eat, they drink, they relax, and that kind of thing. So you utilize that component, but you didn't get to see the cricket, so you can get back your money for the ticket.
Fair enough.
All right. If you got the like a VIP complimentary pass or that kind of thing to go in, that's complimentary. Once the ticket was complimentary, there's no refund on it. So don't look for no refund on nothing that was complimentary. I hope that clarifies it. I really hope that clarifies it because even yesterday on leaving, a lot of people were asking me because they were heading out and I was heading in. And they were asking, well, Sheldon, what are we going to do with the ticket from today? I said, let me find out. I don't want to tell you all anything. Let me find out for myself. And Devon found the information a short while ago. He found the information and he passed it on to me. Yeah. And on top of that, I made sure to phone the ticket office as well to verify the information that we found there. And now, so we are able to tell you now that is the status. So if you, let's go over it one more time. One more time. You know me.
Pay attention.
One more time. Let me deal with the elderly and the children. Yeah, the elderly and the children. Let's deal with those two categories. Complimentary tickets. No refund on those. Yeah? In most instances, you got tickets for both Monday and Wednesday, so you just use your Wednesday ticket now. Do not come with a ticket from Monday. It will not be accepted at the door. Complimentary tickets from yesterday will not be accepted at the gate. You're going to reach there and you're going to find yourself having to go back home. So do not bring the complimentary tickets. Also, do not try to cash in the complimentary tickets. That is an offense.
It is.
Right? So you cannot cash in a complimentary ticket. In other words, a ticket that they give you. Yeah? You cannot cash that in. You didn't spend for it. You can't expect to be paid for it. So do not attempt to cash in a complimentary ticket. It is a criminal offense. You could find yourself arrested. All right? Right. If you paid for your ticket, whether you're elderly, whether you're a child, whether you're middle-aged, whatever, but you paid for your ticket, you went, you spend your money, you buy your ticket for yesterday, due to the fact that there was no cricket, you can get a 100% refund because there was no overs were bowled yesterday.
Not even one.
Right. So you can get a 100% refund on your tickets. You have to go within the next 10 days. You must go to the ticket office, so you can go today. I suggest you go today and not tomorrow because tomorrow it's going to be busy when they're selling tickets and so on. So I would suggest you go today and you can get 100% refund on your ticket. Usually the name and so on is on the ticket. They have the name, they have different things on the ticket. I don't buy, so I'm positive. But I know they have the name of who purchased the ticket. That's why you go with your ID to verify. They have the name and so you bring it. You could bring your ID. They would give you your money back. Or if you want to get another ticket for tomorrow, that's also doable. Because it's the same price. So you just get a ticket for tomorrow. Right? That's one. Those of you that bought the package deals, like you're going in a VIP box and you bought that ticket to go in the VIP box and relax and eat and you could watch the match from up there. If you want to stay in the air condition, you could do it or you stay. Right. They will refund the ticket component. They will not refund the food and drink part. That is between you and who you buy the thing from. So they will refund the cricket part of the deal for you. Right? So you can go to the ticket office. They'll give you back your money for the ticket. All right? So I think that's about it. That's about it. Any questions you all have, you can call in relation to it. That's absolutely no problem. Feel free to call in relation to it if you have any issues or you don't clearly understand what we've said thus far.
Very important.
Yeah.
See, because, I mean, a lot of persons are disappointed about yesterday, but hey, you know, we can't mad with the mighty one for doing what needs to be done. So we just had to move on. Thank God tomorrow, please the Lord. Hopefully we have a wonderful day and we could get some exciting cricket again. And West Indies taking the lead, you know. So,
hey, Devon, some interesting information here from the Royal Grenada Police Force. As part of its continued efforts to raise awareness on sexual violence among youth, the Royal Grenada Police Force Special Victims Unit will be hosting a march on Friday, the 1st of March, 2019, commencing at 9 a.m. at Canal Road, St. Andrew, onto the Grenville car park, followed by a short ceremony. Members of the media and others are invited to attend the said event. So that's happening on Friday. Yeah, Fantastic Friday. Yeah, International Soca Monarch Friday. Yeah. So they're having a march starting Canal Road, heading down to the Grenville car park, starting 9 a.m.
Timely. That's very timely. You know. And so, but you know, the Royal Grenada Police Force has stepped up their activities and so within the communities when it comes to sexual violence and that sort of thing. And that's
but it's sad though, some 20 persons for the year so far. We're into the 26th of February. They have 20 persons thus far that have been dragged before the courts on sexually related matters.
It is not good that it's happening, but it's good that the end result of it where they are brought before the court, right, and justice is being done. Because for too long,
that's a good part, that they're being brought before, they're not getting away with it.
No, they're not getting away
with it. So they're brought before the courts.
And you know, I mean, man, long before, so much things had to be done when it comes to that. So many things has been swept under the carpet when it comes to sexual violence and so on, molestation of a minor and them kind of things. So many things have been swept under the carpet. We now seeing more proactiveness among persons, among the youths, right, among mothers, and so the police officers, the justice system, ensuring social development, ensuring that these things do not hide anymore, cannot afford to hide them, right? Our children is the future, you know, so we need to take care of them.
Yes, indeed. And the phone number for you to call in and have your say 440-7377.
And 347-329-3101.
And folks, don't forget, it's Kayak Mass 2019. Yeah, things roll into high gear starting on Thursday. So there are various activities, a Thursday night leading into Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You have all the wet fete and other things. Wayne, hey, our friends by Wayne's Garage, man. Let's say a special good morning to them. Our friends by Wayne's Garage. Good morning to you, ladies. We hope that you're having a fabulous morning this morning.
Sasha, good morning.
Yeah, right next door by the Joke Pit there. That's why we just cut it through the fence right there.
Eat and drink right there.
Yeah, we go by Wayne and Lime and then we cut it by through the fence, right by Sasha there. And then we come back from by Sasha, right by Wayne there. You understand? Yeah, all you know them vibes there because it doesn't go Carriacou. When all you go Carriacou, all you go find out, man. All you go want to line by Wayne all the time and go by Sasha. Just ask for Sasha.
Yeah, you get
just ask for Sasha in the Joke Pit.
Yeah, and the Jamaican, man. Any kind of food you want.
Yeah, man.
Just ask for it.
Yeah, just tell chef we send all you.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Pilot, good morning to you, my friend.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the original pilot himself.
Hope you're doing fine today.
Yeah. Folks, just a program note. Due to the cricket tomorrow, I do not think we'll be having program tomorrow. Yeah, due to the cricket tomorrow. All right? So if you don't hear us tomorrow, you realize
we're in the stadium.
Cricket, yeah. I'm going and show the boss and them my ticket because I want to go in the cricket. Yes. All right?
But
nice.
I have to go and buy mines and then come and show the boss. So make sure that I get a day off.
Right? Yeah, when I head across. You understand? Yeah. And we just hoping that Ajamu had to sing that song. He'll sing it tomorrow. You know?
My woman is gone. The rain keep falling and the sun will shine no more.
We have a caller line. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning. Hello. I don't know. I have a feeling that's Cammy. Song as a terminal.
Song as a terminal.
Cams, give us a call back, girl. You only wondering when we pull out them tune there. Yeah, that's rain time, man. So you have to pull a rain tune.
I haven't got a lover and I got no place to go. I'm feeling so blue.
Yes, indeed.
Good morning and welcome. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Scott.
Morning,
How are you doing, sir?
We good.
Yeah? I just want to say good morning to you and Devon and the people in Grenada. Hello?
Yes, we're hearing you.
We're listening to you.
Hello there?
Yeah, we're hearing you. You go ahead.
Yes, all right. Good morning to everybody. The little sun shining down here. I pray to God that we get a nice day tomorrow, please, the Lord.
Yep, for cricket.
But, Devon, I'm telling you, I will call you back. Look at your friend want to fight when he's coming out here.
Yeah.
You know, I will call you back.
All right.
I will call you back. Have a blessed day.
All right, I should go into part right now.
Never a dull moment with Camille Teresa Scott.
What? You sit up by Camille for 5 minutes. You about action.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, 440-7377. That's 440-73. Mommy George, a good morning to you. Hope you're having a fabulous one. You and the entire home circle. Also saying a special good morning to you, Miss Noriega. Yeah, I wonder how the rain treating Miss Noriega up there, boy. Real water up on your side, Miss Noriega. Real water.
Auntie Ruth, good morning to you.
Yeah, Auntie Ruth. Yeah, also saying a special good morning to you, Miss Clytie. Hope that you're having a fabulous morning this day and that the rain isn't treating you in the wrong way. Nice. Also to Mrs. Maureen Macphail and Mr. Hudson Macphail. Hope that they're having a fabulous day today. To our good friends down there in Housing Scheme, Martin and his beautiful wife.
Martin, good morning to you, my friend.
Yeah, man. We hope that you're having a great one. Mr. and Mrs. Crookshank, good morning to both of you. Hope you're having a wonderful one. Hey, we could jump up to Pity Martinique Sherma. Good morning to you, Mommy Jane. Yeah. Good morning to all of you up there in Pity Martinique. Maxan, good morning to you and your mom and your dad, who I know are both listening right now. Yep. So, Mommy and Daddy, good morning. I know all you're listening to the Benjamin Williams family. Excuse me. Up there, good morning, everybody. And also those of you down in Carriacou. Yeah, my good family down there, the Duncan families, the Lawrence family, the Coy family, the Akins family, everyone. Good morning to all of you, and we hope that you're having a fabulous one this morning. Miss Matheson, good morning. Yeah, Curtis, morning for you too. All right, yeah, we're saying morning right across. Right across the board. We're telling everybody good morning this morning.
And good morning to all of you who have joined us on the live. Good morning to you. Hope you're enjoying yourself wherever you are, at the workplace, at home, you know, wherever you are.
Paddy's morning. And Scoops, good morning, man. Two kind of enjoying one time.
Depot, good morning to you. How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Depot, come me the sheriff.
Yeah, let's touch a piece there again. Hey, if you had to go to work, get up and go to work, you know. Play the rain falling and use that excuse, you know.
I saw my first time lover, and she looks so sweet. Oh, I got a feeling, and I try.
Folks, the mere fact that we're getting the rain doesn't mean that we have to stop the water conservation methodologies. Still practice water conservation. Especially with the rains now, you should still ensure that you have 3 days supply of water, taking into consideration the needs of your family members and pets. Yeah, because especially when you're having a lot of rain, sometimes the dam becomes clogged. Sometimes the mains, because of the water pressure, they burst. Sometimes you have landslides in areas that disrupt the mains. So your supply of water could be disrupted without any plan, could be disrupted, and you just go home and you find you don't have water, and then you have no water stored, and you find yourself in a problem. Well, I said a rain falling, why Nawasa take the water?
Blaming Nawasa.
Poor Nawasa ain't make no landslide come down and disrupt the mains. They didn't make the dam become silted. Yeah, but they get the blame at the end of the day. Yeah. So, in all fairness to our good friends like Vaughn out there, and Vaughn, give me a call, please. Yeah, on my mobile. Right after the program, Vaughn, I know you're hearing. Give me a call on my mobile after the program. Nice, good. Yeah, or WhatsApp or call. Yeah, because I kind of lose your number. I need to get it back. Right, so Vaughn, Nawasa, give me a call after the program, right?
You know, we continue, a lot of us continue to beat up on Nawasa as a company and even the workers by extension too. But I mean, when you look at the workload that these guys and girls have to do on a daily basis, ensuring that we get clean, fresh, pure water into our system, man, we need to think twice. Yes, we need to complain, right, about the water shortage, but we have to put it in context as to where the blame goes. There are times, I mean, Nawasa get blamed for things that they ain't even know about. You understand? It's our responsibility as a people also too to ensure when we see broken pipes, leaking water, leaking all over the place, to report it. And so don't just call them once and then tomorrow you sit and you don't call them. Continue calling them, because remember, you may be affected by that main that is burst right there. And, you know, again, Nawasa will get the blame.
But again,
so please.
I think sometimes, not all the time, sometimes there are different things that happen. One, there is a lack of communication, because someone may pass and they see a burst main. So they may pass and think, well, okay, the person who live in, they call about it already. Yeah. And 5 or 6 people, maybe the whole village passing and seeing it and saying, well, somebody called already. And then somebody start to cuss now. They will call a program and they start to cuss Nawasa. Well, so long the mains burst and nobody ain't coming and fix it. Nawasa, look at set of water wasting here a whole week now, 2 weeks. But when you check Nawasa, no one called to tell Nawasa that the mains burst, because everybody thinking somebody else do it. And the same way that they pick up the phone to call the radio and cuss Nawasa for not fixing it, call Nawasa. But they don't do that in all instances. I'm not saying that there are not instances that people call and then Nawasa doesn't come immediately to fix it. But remember, there's no Batman or Superman. You don't put up the bat signal and all of a sudden they just appear within seconds. Yeah? Sometimes they're fixing, sometimes they have a major issue somewhere else, because you might be talking about hundreds of gallons of water. Yes, that's important. But somewhere else, they might be dealing with a situation where there are thousands of gallons.
And
so they have a big team.
Of people, yeah.
Yeah, so they have a bigger team working on it there. So they do get to the different areas where they have the breaks in the pipe. I know, for instance, once I know who to get to, once I get to them, and I say, look, there is a broken mains here, or there's a broken main there, that I know within 3 to 4 hours, there's a team there. And that is I even given a long period of time, because I call in relation to one at a time. And by the time I walk out the road and I walk back, I don't know if that a van circle in the area. One, I don't know if that a van circle in the area waiting on the call. But there was a team there. Yeah?
And they're very efficient. You know, once the information is flowed to them, they're very, very efficient. They respond and so to serious situations. And we need to give them the opportunity to ensure that they serve well, right? Assist them, right? They cannot see everything, and so give them the correct information, let them do their job.
What I would encourage Nawasa to do, though, is to have a WhatsApp number so that an individual could video or photograph where the broken mains is.
Yeah,
so they kind of give direction. They say, okay, this road next to this house, because sometimes I see the Nawasa van, they're driving about, they have a burst main, but they're driving about trying to find it, because sometimes it's down under by a culvert, sometimes down in a box drain.
And they can't see
it.
Yeah.
So they're driving about, they're saying, okay, somebody call about a burst main here, but they're driving about and they're looking and they can't see where the burst main is. So sometimes you have to give direct information, because sometimes the team comes, you know. They come and they look, they don't find it, and they leave because they haven't found it. They get a report, they go, they look, they haven't seen it, and they leave. Yeah, and then you say, okay, well, they ain't bother to come, or they come and they just go, they ain't fix it. That is what happens sometimes, right? So it's not defending Nawasa, it's just saying exactly what is the reality, what really happens. We need to call them, let them know when there's a problem.
Correct information.
Yeah.
Direction.
And as with everybody and anything, if they do something wrong, we're going to tell them they do something wrong. All right? Nice. Again, 440-7377. That's one of the numbers.
347-329-3101. That's the overseas line.
Regional politics shaping up nice, man. I heard the British Virgin Islands, they had
a new premier.
Yeah, they had a new premier there right now. It seems as though
Andrew Fahir.
The wind of change is blowing through the Caribbean. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? But we have some other elections coming up. Jamaica. Jamaican election is coming up. Guyana is coming up. St. Vincent is coming up. Dominica is coming up. St. Kitts is coming up. So we have some major elections. Trinidad is coming up. So we have some major elections coming up in the Caribbean region within the next year. Within the next year, because the Keith Rowley administration would be they are in their 4th year right now, which means that an election can be called in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago at any time.
This year.
Could be by later this year, could be next month, because he could just decide that he's going to take the opposition off kilter and decide that he's going to call it early and throw them off kilter. Because they're still in the process, the UNC, they're in the process of reorganizing. They still maintain the same leadership, but they have been talks of unifying, and then the political leader came out and said, well, we ain't joining with nobody, we're going on this thing alone. Yes, so there is that discussion taking place in Trinidad in relation to their politics right now. So elections after Carnival, don't be surprised to see the election bell ring in Trinidad after Carnival. Don't be surprised. I'm telling you, don't be surprised. Outside of that, you have St. Vincent, which is
definitely June this year.
That election is going to be a tight. Notice I ain't saying who winning any one of them. I can tell you who's going to win all them elections coming up, because I know. In St. Vincent, though, it's going to be a rough one, and there needs to be serious monitoring taking place in St. Vincent for some of the kind of statements being heard made in Parliament over there, and some of the other things. I think that the Carriacou region especially should take special interest in ensuring that they properly monitor that election. Not necessarily just from the government side, but from the opposition side as well. As I say, certain statements here being made in Parliament and all kind of thing there is need for concern. And as such, I believe that a strong team should monitor that one. And may the best team win.
May the best win. St. Lucia is too soon come.
St. Lucia is within their 4th year as well. Prime Minister Chastanet and his party, the United Workers' Party, they're into their 4th year as well. So there is a general election due for St. Lucia soon. There is one due for Dominica. Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerritt has said that he wants a Grenada. Yeah, he said he wants a Grenada. Before Barbados Gate, he tell the people, he say, I want a Grenada. I want all the seats. I want everything. Everything. I want all the seats. Yeah. St. Kitts is due to come on stream as well. Prime Minister Timothy Harris, he has been doing a lot of promotion, but one thing I have to give the Unity, Team Unity in St. Kitts, they have done an excellent job of promoting the work that they've been doing and promoting their individual candidates and so on. They've done a wonderful job of that. The People's Action Movement, sister party to the New National Party, is part of the ruling unity government there in St. Kitts. And we have Prime Minister Timothy Harris and his grouping. And then there's another party that's part of it. I can't remember right now. That's also part of that Team Unity into their 4th year. Prime Minister Harris is pretty popular.
He's a big guy, man.
Former Prime Minister Dr. Denzel Douglas is also popular too. He is. Dougie. Dougie is always popular. He just won a court case, actually, that kind of clears the way for him to move forward to contest elections and so again. Because there was this issue of him carrying a Dominican diplomatic passport. And as such, they were claiming that he was an agent of a foreign state and should not be sitting in Parliament. And so he won that case. So Astafan and them, you get one of them Astafan to go and fight the case for him. You know them Astafan already?
Yeah, they have a reputation.
Yeah, so them Astafan and them Astafan handle the scene for him. So he is now clear. And let's see, in Jamaica...
He's supposed to be in his late 70s, right?
Dougie?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Okay. Yeah. In Jamaica, it's an interesting matchup right now in Jamaica. And if seats change in Jamaica's general election right now, it wouldn't be by much.
Yeah, I'm not so much
whichever side wins, they wouldn't win by any landslide sort of thing. It's just going to be a few seats that change. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is very popular, but
he has an edge,
the new leader of the PNP, Peter Phillips, is also a popular guy, well-known guy, and so. Yeah, so Jamaica's election is shaping up to be interesting as well.
Very much.
Guyana, I don't want to say much.
Guyana, it's wow, strange. You have right now basically the clash of the giants. You have the current president, and then you have the former president.
But you see, the problem with the current president is that he has various health issues that he has been facing. Has spent quite a significant amount of time out in Cuba, and so he's been facing health issues. The Guyanese government fell due to a vote of no confidence where one person turned on them. He turned on them, and then he take the next plane out of Guyana the next morning. And the man going Canada next morning. Wow. He was out of Guyana. He going in Canada, I think he is. Yeah, next morning he go, and he ain't setting foot back in Guyana. He's here again.
So what become of his parliamentary is?
No, because what is supposed to happen is that once there is a vote of no confidence and it's successful, and it exists in our system here too, within, I think the government is supposed to dissolve and call election within 3 months.
90 days.
Yeah, so there's supposed to be an acting government in place to ensure that the country flows smoothly, but the campaign and everything starts and you have general elections within 90 days. There was a whole back in relation to that because I think there was a legal challenge to the right of the individual who voted no to vote no and that kind of thing. Or vote yes, as in support of the motion and no confidence. So there was a little legal challenge. That has been sorted out. So now it has cleared the way for general elections in Guyana.
and Jack
But, Devon, and a lot of folks may not realize that the general elections in Guyana are very, very interesting in the context of one, they've just discovered a couple $2 billion more. They already had a couple $2 billion worth of oil that they found, and they've just discovered a couple $1 billion more in oil in Guyana. So Guyana, within the next 5 to 10 years, is going to be a major oil-producing nation. The money that is going to be coming from that is going to be very beneficial to the Guyanese economy. And remember, Guyana already had gold. They have diamond mines too, innit?
I think so, yes.
They have gold. They have bauxite. They have lumber. They have agriculture.
They have lots of lumber.
Agricultural produce, especially rice.
2/3 of Guyana is forest.
Produce, cattle. And so they have so many. In fact, Guyana, I fail to understand how Guyana is supposed to be one of the richest countries in the Western Hemisphere.
I think mismanagement over a number of years, and well, I don't know, some of the leaders you had there too. Well,
let me leave that alone. All you go say is Guyana should be one of the richest countries in the West. And there is also, remember the border dispute between Guyana and Venezuela.
And no
Venezuela is claiming a significant portion of what is now Guyana. Yeah.
And no wonder why. I mean, Guyana is they're finding so much oil around their area, because remember, Venezuela is the world's largest reserve. I mean, has the largest reserves of oil, right? So, you know, it's oil rich, and you know we right on the side of them, right? So
440-7377. 440-7377.
347-329-3101.
Yeah. That's the numbers for them to call and get onto the inside.
And ask questions and so find out,
Folks, remember, it's 16 minutes after 11. Remember, A Taste of Spice this evening. It's going to be happening down there at the Carriacou. So make sure you head on out here. The Veco go be down there. The Shortney go be down there. The Shakespeare Mass go be down there. The Jab go be down there. All I thought that I say now. All I want to say is that it have a nice surprise. Make sure all you go on out. Yeah? There'll be a wonderful surprise down there at the Carriacou. So all of the visitors to the Isle of Spice, Grenadians who have returned home, I ain't calling all your JCB and all kind of things. Some of all you always here. So you can't say all you just come back. All you always here. Right? Nice. Yeah, Nzingo? Anybody call you a JCB, tell them I say what. Anyhow.
They come home.
Yeah, they're home.
And then return back to work. They're going back to work.
Yeah.
They're home.
They're not visitors, they come home.
They come home.
They're visiting in the other places, but they come home.
They're visiting and work. Good morning and welcome.
Morning, sir. How are you doing?
Oh, we're fine, sir.
Not privileged to sit much time on my desk today, sir. But to see the live stream. How's the hand? Is it still incapacitated?
Yes, it is.
It is?
Yeah, I'm fighting my best.
Oh my! Talk to your goodly friend on your next door to you there. He has the remedy for those things.
But I ain't never taking that chance on a bee.
he has a remedy for those things. You know.
Now, I understand you got the real thing.
If you say so, and they have got it from him, you know, so it may just make sense just get it directly from him.
Once they ever break their hand, and you know it's good now.
Quick question, guys. Tickets are available on sale today for the game tomorrow?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
At the stadium?
Yes, they are. At the stadium, great. At the ticket booth. And here's what. If you had purchased your ticket, because you said you were away, so you may not have heard, but if you had a ticket that you purchased for yesterday, you can bring that ticket back in and get your cash back. Yeah?
Oh,
that's
all I want is the next ticket.
Oh, all you want is a next ticket. Well, you was there yesterday?
No, I monitored the rain and I realized that the game may not have played. So I kind of stayed put and got some work done because it's a kind of busy week for me.
Yeah, yes, because Carriacou Carnival is coming up.
Well, not only that, we have the event on the Carnage this afternoon which we're partaking in.
Yes.
So,
wow. Okay, so I seen you at a Taste of Spice.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Yes, man. That would be wonderful. So I'm looking forward to seeing you down there later, brother.
Sure, brother.
All
right, boy.
Take care of that gentleman and take care of the rest of the man.
Yeah. Have some ice.
Give him the remedy, please.
Right, watch.
Yeah.
When
I'll fix it for him.
When you're encouraging another man to take care of another man as
brethren,
that just shows the bond between friends.
As brethren.
Yes. And I fully understand that.
Right.
There you go.
But I prefer the nurse.
Well, you know, there are male nurses too, you know.
No. I go have a good day, sir.
Oh, God.
I'll be
4407377.
So we're getting some pan later on.
Yeah, man.
Taste of Spice.
And we have a caller.
Yes. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, guys. How are you doing?
Hey, we're fine, man. Bro.
Yeah, well, that rain win that cricket match today, boy. But we gotta look for it.
Now we go win tomorrow, man.
We go win tomorrow, yes. God willing. But if Ollie could find the release by the RGPF this morning about the traffic regulations this afternoon for Carnage, then it would be nice to let the people know, because I think I read something like that this morning. From 5 p.m. there will be a change in how the traffic would flow on the Carnage.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything from them on that one. I think I know what happened. I'll look for it.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I have it on my page. I actually shared it, so yeah.
I got it. I just got it there. It went into my spam. Yeah. All right, bro.
All right, boys. Thank you.
Yeah. For some reason, sometimes the releases from the RGPF go into my spam. And I don't know, because I don't eat spam. So I don't know why it's going over into my spam. Let me say not spam. Right. You must see that? Not spam. Right, good. I think we have a call coming in.
Good morning and welcome.
Hi, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Misbehavior.
That's on Sonia.
Good morning, Devon.
Good morning, my dear.
Good morning, Sheldon.
Well, it doesn't behave on yourself. I hear you was watching Marshall Monday last night and you nearly mash up your house.
Yeah, I run outside with something.
Yeah, I hear you nearly mash up your house watching Marshall Monday. So I hear, just saying what I hear.
You know, Marshall Monday didn't want running with nothing.
But I hear that a Grenadian fella kind of close off the show.
Well, I don't know, because apparently I fell asleep. When I wake up, I wake up to, what's his name? Mandela links, and then Vaughn. I then think Vaughn and Mandela. I watch up to Destra and, what's her name, Spice. And then I wake up this morning, turn the TV on, because I have that channel in my channel, whatever, with Bell.
Yeah.
And looking for a thing I get gospel. Fine. Good morning, everybody on the live.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing? I just you know, me I have to call and give a little trouble.
How is the weather up there?
What I'm doing and all that. Huh?
How is the weather treating you up there?
Oh, Lord, the weather. Sun is out, it's shining and bright, but it is -10.
Sun.
And then tomorrow we gain snowstorm, 10 to 15 centimeters of snow and all these things.
Oh gosh, I feel sorry for you.
Why mention sun in -10?
That is the sun. No, the sun does actually be there, but the temperature is extremely low. You know that one. It's not a joke.
Oh my
God. The sun is there.
The sky is blue.
The sky
and
blue.
The sun is shining and it is freezing.
I have been in Washington D.C. for instance, and blue skies. The sun is out, but the temperature is below zero. I've seen it. I've been through it. Yeah.
And with wind too.
Oh gosh, don't even talk about that one. Huh?
I am sorry for you guys. I'm sorry.
But it's all right. You get accustomed to it. You just gotta carry all the clothes on. But I don't mind the weather too much.
But see, that's the thing.
It's all right. We get in there. When is March? Friday?
Yeah.
We're gonna get there early. Groundhog say early spring. Let's see.
Oh, please.
Like so much else.
That groundhog doesn't like so much.
The best thing though is that when you all work that hard out there in Canada and different parts of the US and in the UK and Europe and so on, and you get to come home, I always like to see you all really enjoy yourself. Because I know all let us go through up there. When people see you all go and they decide you're going up by Andal Bar there in town, and you go in and drink some stag and so 11 o'clock in the morning and 10 o'clock in the morning, leave all you. Don't say nothing. When they see you all go down by umbrellas and you're lying down there and you take a few drinks and you buy something to eat, or you go to a party and you super enjoy yourself, leave you all, because I see what you all go through. So sometimes you need a relaxation, you're home.
Even as yesterday, Sheldon, outside was so nice. By the time I'm ready to leave and go out for lunch, I set a snow. By the time I buy my lunch and I come back inside, the sun is bright again. I say, look at that jumbie umbrella.
And all we have to worry here about is some rain. That's all. Rain. That's it. Just
but
rain.
anyways, I just said let me call and give a little trouble as always.
Yes, my dear.
I just have to tease the call on them.
Much appreciated.
But I hope that you're planning for Spice Mass, because in case you don't realize.
I cannot plan for Spice Mass.
Wow.
Because of certain things work-wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so I have to plan for Christmas. That's it. That's my plan.
Plan for Christmas and Spice Mass 2020.
Well, we'll see about that. Because for me, I play so much jewelry in my short lifespan. I could just stand. Right now, I love just standing up and watch the,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I might look young, but I don't think I'm that able. My body can take them kind of mass them young people playing there.
Stay there, more than playing it. What we're going to do for you, though, is via www.partygrenada.com. During during Kayak Mass, that's starting from Thursday. During Kayak Mass and during Spice Mass, we're going to make sure that you are able to see everything. Just double check on
www. I rather to stand up and watch. I enjoy it more that way because, as I said, I play so much mass in like 40-something years a day on this earth. The mass days for my kids now. They're 20, they're 20, so let them enjoy this stuff. My time's done. I'm going to stand up and watch.
Do me a favor, Sonia. Next time you meet KK, just give him a squeeze for me, please, right?
KK too shy, Devon. I can't handle KK. When he see me last week Monday, he saw me in the thing. Sweet. And he played, he don't want to come give me a hug, and I have some kisses for him. They touch me and then.
Squeeze him for me. Just tell him Grandpa loves him.
As Siobhan say.
Yeah. See what? And
anyways, guys,
have a good day.
I'm gone.
Okay, my dear.
Bye. Wonderful to everybody in the life. Then it's me. Yeah, we grew up together and go on. We went to RC school together. Yes, then I exposed you. Good map.
All right, Miguel.
All right, guys.
Take care.
All right. Yes, much love. Thank you.
All right, darling. Take care.
Then you get exposed.
Yeah. then.
All right. 4407377
and 347-329-3101.
Yes, indeed. Depot is saying Sheldon, them Grenadians fell out after midnight as drunk men by Brewster shop. You had to be a real tongue man to know where Brewster shop is,
yeah,
right?
You have to be.
Yeah, myself and 2 others stayed up with flags in hand until Killer closed it down. Run with it. All right. Yeah, you're selling all the girl. What kind of thing we're doing then the girl? You're selling all the girl age.
Youthfulness still, don't worry.
Tahira, good morning to you. Jen, good morning, sweetheart. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Looking forward to seeing you on the Carriacou later. Yeah, I know that you're going to be front and center on the Carriacou later. Hey, and Spice Mass, remember 27th, I think it's the 27th of April, launching Spice Mass, on the 27th of April, Spice Mass. And Jen, Spice Mass is going to be launched on the 27th of April. All right, you know, you had to let the Easter pass now. So we had to pass let the Easter pass. And, you know, so who going and take the ash next week, Wednesday? You go and you take your ash next week, Wednesday, and thing. You take your cross, your ashes, right? And Easter start. Then at the end of Easter, we go on into the Mass. And you know, from there, down the road, into Spice Mass 2019 this year. If you ain't booked your ticket yet, you better book it now, because I'm telling you, when you see they start to run with it, if them truly think they play Mass, they go see real Mass.
Yeah, they want to see it, bye.
And after realizing now, too, that Grenada has these caliber of artists and this quality of songs, I expect to see a lot more people coming up from not only Trinidad, but other regional countries and internationally as well, to see a lot more people paying closer attention to Spice Mass. So we have the new chair of Spice Mass, Mr. Kelvin Jacob, and we look forward to see the wonderful work that we expect him to do. Yeah, we know he has some big shoes to fill, Mr. Kirk Sital, good morning. Yeah, we know he has some big shoes to fill, but we look forward to seeing the work that he would do.
You know, Sheldon, top it off too, we have some outstanding cultural ambassadors that represent Grenada, all like Mr. Killer and Talpri, Wasways. These guys, when they go out there, they represent 473, right? They make it be known that Grenada is here. All right, so we have no fear as to where we're going from here culturally.
You recognize something with all the names you call there? You listen to Mr. Killer speak. You listen to Talpri speak. You listen to Lil Natty and Thunder speak. Mandela Links, Vaughn, listen to all of them. You don't hear any of them trying to put on an American accent.
Nope.
You don't hear any of them trying to put on a Jamaican accent.
You mad or what?
You hear all of them put on the pure Grenadian accent. They put on, you know, we have different levels of accent here in Grenada. We have the accent for when we drinking and we liming and we talking with our friends. We have that accent. Then we have the accent for when we on radio and television. Yeah? And we have the accent for when we on work. That's still a different accent to the accent we use when we on radio and television and thing, you know. And we are, no, in other people's instance, in my instance, I just use the same accent right through. So, but for other people, they're the accent that they use for work and the accent they use to play. Some people that say we talking bush when you're ready. But it's not that we're talking bush, we're just being ourselves. And if you listen, you can hear that Grenadianness, that Grenadian accent coming out in all of these artists. They're safe in who they are. They're proud to be Grenadians. They don't want nobody take them for no Jamaican.
Confident.
They want you mistake and think there's a Vincentian. When they open their mouth, when Wilt Cambridge opens his mouth, you know he's a Grenadian. When Elimus, Hitman, Hurricane, Roger, Gilbert, Inspector open his mouth, you know he's a Grenadian. He ain't go mistake and think, hey, that's a Jamaican. Or he's a Bajan. He's from the place where Rihanna is from. No, he ain't mistaken that. You know they are Grenadians. Yeah? Listen to them talk. Listen to when they're singing. You realize that is total Grenadian in each and every instance. And I think that has a lot to do with how they've been able to take the place locally and internationally too. How they've been able to go forward. Because they're safe in who they are. Yeah? So they say while Marshall was throwing words for Iowa, Natia Thunder, Vaughan Mandela, and Mr. Killer was taking care of business.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so Marshall was throwing words for Iowa, Iowa was throwing words for Marshall. But, you know, they had a little rift between them.
Of course, that's just part of the whole entertainment business.
Yeah, so when you hear, you know, that is a St. David's man talking there.
Trinidad go lean on one side, you know, come carnival time.
You hear run with it. You hear run with it.
Yeah.
So you think Killer is going to go into the UK and sing, run with it, run with it, run with it.
Run with it.
It's run with it.
Run.
Oh, but I think I got the wrong one here. Yeah.
Good morning and welcome.
Yeah, Vaughn, it's Pedro. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Pedro?
Our brother.
Nice to hear you,
I'm
man.
listening to you guys, man. Try to stay warm up here.
Yeah. I know, eh?
We know you have it in our bad area.
Right now, Pedro, I could go by the Coke factory and take some sun and just send it up for you.
Well, I did in the sun, but you know what happened.
I know, eh?
You know what we just cold.
So how things, man?
Everything good, man. Everything good, yeah.
How is all the guys, man? Black Can, Cake Man, all these guys and them, how they doing?
Everybody good, man. Everybody good. Black are good.
Until
he was only for the Christmas.
Nah, I miss him, man. I'll only hear when these guys come, because we are up in Grenville, you know. Just tell him I say hello for me, man.
Yeah, I will, man. As a matter of fact, I brought him down to the place, you know.
Okay.
We went down there. They had a good turnout, man.
Yeah, in the Grenada
Showcase Grenada. Yeah, he meet one of the minister.
Yeah, Keith.
Yeah, but everything good, man. I just stay up here listening to you guys.
Yeah, man.
I can't stop listening. Like you have an age, I can't stop, man.
No, enough respect, my brother. Enough respect.
But it's always good to hear.
Good works, man. Yeah.
It's good to hear from you, and we hope to see you Spice Mass this year.
You know I can't miss that, man. I've been taking already, man.
Oh, you see, Pedro not playing that. But Pedro, we hanging out this year.
Yeah, I'm taking it. Since September, by my ticket, I came back in September, by my ticket, I already come down.
What?
Well, this one is extra mass.
I hear so. I went to one last year. I hope this one be better this time.
Yes, man.
Hey, and do me a favor, right? Yeah. Take care of Sonia and Nelson for me, please. You and Black, all right?
Okay, man. Everything good, yeah.
All right,
brother. Good to hear you guys, man.
All right.
Wonderful, bro.
One love.
Tell the family hello.
Yeah, Sheldon. Yeah, I'll see you guys in August, man.
Yeah. Make sure and tell the family hello first.
Yes.
All right. Yes,
Pedro.
indeed. That's all good, bro. Pedro. Yeah, man. So, 440-7377. That's the number for you to call.
347-329-3101.
And we want to give you the official information from the Royal Grenada Police Force in relation to the traffic arrangements for later on today. I realize I ain't hear no rain falling outside for a while. So, I'm hoping that we pretty okay there. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So, I've got it now. The Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force wishes to notify that effective 5 p.m. on Tuesday, 26 February, that's today, the following temporary traffic arrangements will take effect to facilitate the holding of the Taste of Grenada event at the Carriacou Public Road, which also includes a mini carnival parade. Yeah, they're going to have a mini carnival parade as well this evening. So some of the bands have actually put their masqueraders out. This afternoon, they're going to be in costume. And so folks who are looking will get a kind of preview of how pageant does look and, you know, how Carnival Tuesday does look in Grenada, how a Juve morning does look, that kind of thing. They're going to have a little bit of that. So it also includes a mini carnival parade, one-way traffic along the Carriacou Public Road from its intersection with Hughes Street towards the direction of Andal Supermarket will operate as only one-way traffic. In other words, if you come down H.A. Blaze Street, Hughes Street would be that street.
That little street, right?
Right, that little street that takes you down to the Carriacou instead of you continue and you come out by Home Pride Bakery. Yeah. Instead of coming out there, if you're coming down right by where the old Cable and Wireless building is, that street at the side of the old Cable and Wireless building.
I think that's the shortest street, you
know. Possibly. Yeah. Hughes Street. Nobody. One by Courts shorter. The one at the side of Courts right by the library, that's shorter. From the library to right at the edge of Courts to join you back to Young Street.
That doesn't extend to right in front of the tunnel, tunnel?
Nah,
that street?
I ain't think. But we go check. You will know better than me.
We will check.
You supposed to know better than me, so I ain't good out here. But anyway, yeah. So Hughes Street. So if you're coming, you could come along the H.A. Blaze Street as usual, or Tyrrell Street to those of you that older. H.A. Blaze Street, you come down Tyrrell Street, and you can go onto the Carriacou, passing Hughes Street, and continue in direction of the police station, right? You cannot come back around to the area with the rum runner, and so that area would be blocked off. So you can continue along heading only one way though. Traffic will not be able to come in that way, but traffic can exit that way. So traffic leaving the town of St. George, you come up Scott Street or you come down Lucas Street, you pass along H.A. Blaze Street, you go down Hughes Street at the side of Cable and Wireless there, and you proceed along the Carriacou in the direction of Andal Supermarket, the police station, Central Police Station, and you exit out that way. The Carriacou Public Road from its intersection with Hughes Street towards the direction of Andal Supermarket. So that's what we just spoke about there. Vehicles will not be allowed to enter the Carriacou Public Road from the Burns Point roundabout. So where Burns Point is there, where the post office is, you cannot enter the Carriacou with a vehicle from that direction. You could walk in, but vehicular traffic will not be allowed to enter from that direction.
You could run with something inside it, but not...
Yeah, you could run.
You can't drive, but you could run with something.
No parking. No parking will be allowed along the left side of the Carriacou Public Road towards the Sendal Tunnel direction. So no parking will be allowed along the left side of the Carriacou Public Road towards the Sendal Tunnel direction. So I wonder if that means that parking will be allowed on the right. So in the direction, you're on the Carriacou Public Road, and you go early, so you want to get a park, you go before 5 and you want to get a park. And they're saying that no parking will be allowed on the left side. But you know on the right side, they have about Huggins and so on, so they have their parking, so probably they're allowing that parking. Yeah, but they are not allowing other parking towards the seaside.
Yeah, and it's for reasons too, because you have other business who will stay open. And so on. And the road is wide too on the Carriacou, basically one way, going one way. So
as we mentioned before, vehicles will not be allowed to make a right turn onto the Carriacou Public Road from its intersection with Hughes Street. So from Hughes Street there, the same street we talk about with the old Cable and Wireless building, when you come down that little hill there, you cannot go right. You could only go left. Okay? Road closure. The general public is also advised that facilitate the procession of the mini carnival parade along the Carriacou Public Road, Hughes Street and the Carriacou Public Road from its intersection with Burns Point roundabout will be closed to vehicular traffic during the particular period only. So when they're having the mini parade, they're going to close the road totally. Yeah? So even if you're coming down Hughes Street, you wouldn't be allowed to come down Hughes Street. You'd have to continue along. And it's not, unless you go in and drop off something as transporting something to the Carriacou.
To come down.
Yeah, you just pass along, you pass down, past Marisho House, and
go HA Blaze.
Yeah, you come out by Home Pride Bakery there. All right, it's Home Pride, right?
Homemade, I know it.
Homemade,
yeah.
Homemade. Home Pride is St. David's.
Yeah, homemade.
That's Homemade Bakery.
Homemade
right.
Bakery.
So you come out by that bakery there. All right, nice. So we're making sure that. All right, a certain man say that Devon and me need to walk and learn the city or get a map. I could tell Devon who afterwards. A certain man, no, don't look for it in there. He sent a personal message to me. He said, if you know who tell us that, Devon, if you know who tell us that. A man stay from quite overseas and send and tell me, and you better get a map and learn.
Yeah, because based on the we were talking about the shortest street.
Yeah.
And so you have Hughes Street, you have
Cross.
You have same street there you talk about.
Cross Street as well.
I'm not too sure. Cross Street.
By Cross Street, I think is where WeiFM is.
Yeah, Cross Street there, that's between there.
Yeah. But anyway, watch, before we embarrass ourselves.
But that is not even the shortest street either.
That is not shortest, that's not shortest, not that long. But before we embarrass ourselves, let we get we map it. The man don't say get a map. Let we get we map and don't embarrass ourselves.
Yeah, because that street there between Courts and the museum, there, right? It extends from right there with this Young Street and go back to the ECC building somewhere there.
We gonna get a map.
Whether it extend to all day or it.
Brother man, we will get a map and we will check it because Depot go embarrass us and just now Toro go jump in and he go embarrass us too. I ain't taking. You see them two, the Pradine brothers are don't taking part. then and Sonia ain't going not the same because them is country girl.
Yeah.
But Hannah, them two the Pradine brothers and them they go embarrass us. So let me leave that alone. Not me, I'll go hold today. Yeah, 4407377. Oops, I left the update. phone engaged. 440-7377. That's the number for you to call and get onto the inside. So again, let me just quickly run over the traffic arrangements for you. If you're coming out from the town of St. George, so the busmen, yeah, those of you that running, doing the Grand Dance route and so on, you're coming out from town. Those of you that doing the East Coast and so you're coming out from town, you can come on to H.A. Blaze Street. You can go down Hughes Street, except during the period of the mini parade. During the mini parade, they're going to block Hughes Street so you can't go down. Once that is finished, they're going to open it back so that you could continue. You could come down Hughes Street. That's the street right next to the old Cable and Wireless building. You come down that little hill. You can go left, but you cannot go right. Okay, so you could go left along by the Central Police Station, Andal Supermarket direction. You could pass there and you're out Burns Point, down to Grand Dance, up the East Coast, wherever. Or you just continue along the H.A. Blaze Street and you come out at the Homemade Bakery junction there. And you continue along the Tantine Main Road to whichever direction that you're heading. Right? During the period of the mini parade, you'll not be allowed to go down Hughes Street. When that is complete, they'll open back there so you could go down. But you cannot take a right. You cannot take a right at any time. No parking will be allowed along the Carriacou Road on the left-hand side leading up to the Sendall Tunnel. So that's the seaside. No parking will be allowed on that side. All right? So if you had to park, some people could park in Burns Point and walk across. Yeah, the Carriacou is a nice place. You want to walk and take in some fresh air and see something, and you might see Sobeys, you might get a look at display and pay, man.
You see like how we do for Monday night mass, we park and walk in, and that sort of thing. Yeah.
And officers only need to look for Benson, and this kind of stupidity going on with Dave. We have visitors in the place, and not only visitors, he does it to Grenadians too. Yeah. So, yeah.
Depot, a question. Which is the shortest street in St. George's?
Why does the guy want to get in this trouble now?
Yeah, a Jukin Depot.
Why you want to get in that trouble now?
That's the question. I was saying Hughes Street, right? Could be wrong, but...
So some guy, English guy, was singing Sweet Caroline to the crowd? That guy may be looking to get married and all kind of thing? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so they say where bulk buy is Cross Street. So now you are country girl, you know about tongue. Okay, auntie was living across there.
Yeah, Lincoln say, hey, check Sperry.
Put in our call to Sperry. Boy, leave me and my brother alone. Oh. I know I'm sure to find Sperry. Shame to say, I'm sure to find Sperry right now. All right,
Toro, he was street short like you.
Are you looking for trouble? Are you just looking for trouble?
Good morning, Toro. Good morning.
Why?
I'm Sheldon.
Yes, dear.
I think Bruce Street is starting street though.
Bruce Street.
Hello?
Yeah, Bruce Street. Remind me which one is Bruce Street again?
Bruce Street is right when you come in by the Sunny Lake. That street there. That is Bruce Street.
Yes, she's correct.
That could be if it's not that one, it could be Maloney Street. That is the two streets in town I know that is shot.
I think she's correct.
Maloney Street.
But you see, town and Carriacou is different,
off Bruce Street.
Yeah.
By Stone Street. Because by the tunnel, so the museum for the tunnel, that is Bruce Street. I think that is shortest street in town. If I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. Bye-bye.
All right.
We will find out.
Cam used to be right there. Right around there. Right? By the museum.
Yeah.
Right? But see, what I'm asking is that if that street there extend towards to the entrance of the tunnel, because if it does, it would not be the shortest. All right?
Two-tone man worrying about
the street in the tunnel. Lincoln said, think Cammy is right. That's what I'm wondering, Bruce Street, if it's extended towards the tunnel, or you just stop right there at the intersection. You know, so hey, if that's the case, well, Hannah, you asking where's Bruce Street?
Hannah is not the one that was working on Bruce Street, or next to Bruce Street.
Or next to Bruce Street.
Hannah, nah, I'll take that. I could get away with that. I don't think you could get away with that. Nah.
But you see, and that is so important, right, for us to, information like that, for us to continue to refreshing people's mind, people's thoughts about these streets, the name of these streets and where they're located, and so, because it's important. Good morning and welcome. Good morning.
Hello.
Boy, I don't wrong, Mr. Scott.
All right.
I don't know. I don't wrong.
Okay, Camille.
I've been there for years.
All right.
That street there, from the museum to the end of the thing there, is that is shortest street. And the other one that is short again, Maloney Street.
And where is Maloney Street?
I don't come down, you know.
Okay.
His mother come down, but I don't come down.
I know, Camille.
My mother come down from Chantimel, but I don't come down. I'm born in this tongue.
All right,
Camille. Get that straight. So I know. Bye-bye.
Okay. Oh. Right. All right, Camille.
You know what happened here today? A lot of people just know the name of some streets in Dong, you know.
Bruce Street is from
some
the
people
corner
just
of
know it.
Gold Street to front. You see, that's
but you don't even know where Gore Street is.
Huh?
Where's Gore Street?
No, Gore Street is not the street that comes between the library and what do they call it? Anyhow. but what the person said.
I'm looking for my map back.
Go Street, if I'm not mistaken, is not the street coming from the Carnage, end up right in front of the museum. Good morning and welcome.
Hello, morning.
Good morning, my
friend. How you guys doing?
Not too bad.
I listened to the whole program and it's very interesting. I heard all the amazing statement made. But when you asked that question, or this is the shortest street in town, I had an argument with somebody, my girlfriend actually one time. She belongs to St. George's area, Cherry Hill. And the argument went on for a while. It wasn't only one day or 1 minute or the other. It was for a while. Trying to prove to her that I know tongue as much as she knows tongue. You get the point? Up to this point? And here is it. The shortest street in town comes from where the library is, that area where you pass to go to the financial ministry, and back to courts, where you go to the area where the new courthouse or the new courthouses actually is going to be. So you get me now? That area there. Because I argue that a street would stop where another street interject. Or another point, I should say, too. Interject. So that you don't have a cross street just like that. Now, you could have the word in tongue, we have places where you call cross street. Or there's one place actually, I should say, where you call cross street. But a street stop where another street or another point interject. And the shortest street in town is for sure. And just a few, it's less than 100 meters. When you come from where the library is, that area there, and you go cross into courts onto what they call cross street.
Okay, so let me ask you that, That street, okay, right there, when you come from the Carnage, right? And you're going towards that street right there.
You come from the Carnage, you go by Hobart.
Yes.
You go by the library.
You're going
in Hobart and library.
No,
right?
you're stopping right there in that intersection, right?
Which intersection?
Okay, you come from the
Where
Carnage.
Road House used to be?
No.
Oh, you're going further to the library then?
Yes, you're going on the street.
Right, say you're going by the library now?
Between the library and Hubbard's.
Or the old library.
Right, old library and Hubbard's. That street between there, it ends right at the cross right there, okay?
No, that street will stop on the library area, no. It goes to the tunnel too.
Oh, that is what I'm trying to find out.
It goes to the tunnel.
Which one of
that street can stop because there's no intersection between that area from Hubbard's and or the Carnage Hubbard's and the tunnel. There's no stop there. When I say if there's no intersection until you reach there, the intersection if you have to cross right to go to around courts because the building where courts is the only definition of the street, you know. If you get the point.
Mm. I think I had to talk to the police. I think the police. I think the police and them, they have to know where they're charging.
Logically speaking, a street stops where an intersection is stopping it. Intersection once you have a break between one place and the other, because when you come from that area there, you have to stop. You have to stop, you know. If you go and bong somebody, you can argue that you have a right away. You get the point? I don't say bong somebody, I mean a vehicle. When you come from the Liberia, how about Liberia? When you come from there and you swing right to go into where, like the marketing board area, more people might know.
To go to Young Street, yeah.
Eh?
Where marketing board is Young Street.
You're right. So I said Scott Street, sorry. I remember saying Scott Street earlier on.
No, Cross Street
is where the radio station used to be.
Cross Street is where WeiFM is right now and where Bulk Buy used to be. Well, Bulk Buy used to be there is now. Where Ace is and where RBTT and so on, that's Cross Street. Where WeiFM is, that's Cross Street. The other side, if you go across from Cross Street and you go like you're heading up to go the steps to go by Modern Photo Studio, that's Gore Street.
But what I was pointing out is more than anything else that you move from where the library is and you go around Coates to get back into the main street area where people come from the market and so on.
Mountain Street.
And once you are there, that's the shortest street in town. You don't have much to travel because it's less than even 100 yards from here where I'm standing to about my neighbor's house, you might say.
So that should be Mountain Street, I think.
Is it where you're going around Coates?
Yeah.
To the other side on the right.
Okay.
Take care, sir.
All right.
Listening to you all guys.
Yep. I think that's supposed to be Mountain Street. Well, that means we have to put back up all them sign on them.
Yeah, it's very interesting, and we need to
You see, the thing is,
like
in Grenada, and there's a reason, and folks who listening from overseas and are not Grenadians may not understand how come in the capital city some people don't know the names of the street.
Yeah.
Because in Grenada, we don't operate with street name. We operate with who live in there or what business day.
Exactly.
So you say go in town by Grenadian Optical. Yeah. You say go in Grand Mall by Shortman. And people know exactly what you're talking about. You don't have to say 234 Grand Mall Road, wherever. You say go by Shortman in Grand Mall. You look across the road, you check 3 houses down, and you're going to see a dog start. Look out for the dog. That bad dog. Dog tie to a coconut tree down there. The people living in a pink house, 2 houses behind that. And we just find we way. That's how we just find place around here. You say you go up River Sally, right? You pass the junction. You keep going inside. You check 1, 2, 3 houses. That's how we just find places here. So somebody's calling again.
Good morning and welcome.
Sheldon.
Hey.
Sheldon.
Yes, my dear. Yes, ma'am.
Sheldon, I told all you that street is the shortest street. So that last caller that says, I already tell all you that it's the shortest street.
Yeah.
Yes,
and because I still get my mail from there.
Oh, with that address, yeah.
Bruce Street. That is shortest street.
Okay.
And the other one, second one we have, that could be the shortest street, could be Maloney Street. From the end of Grenada Street, come down to right there, the bus terminal. I don't understand.
Oh, Maloney
I told you the
Street.
Street. Because we discussed that a few years back. Me and some people that was measuring, and that came up, and the man told me in the ministry that is the shortest street, Bruce Street. And the second one, they say that the short is when you're coming down St. Jude Street, between Grenada Street. That way Saga is there.
Yeah.
That little street where Mary Chase, Hashi House. That is another short street in town.
You see how we just find place where Mary Chase has she placed there.
Anyhow,
all right, my dear.
I won't call back. But I know a little of me string Grenada. Bye-bye.
And she has the T-shirts to sell for them too. So, folks, if you need your 40th anniversary of the Revolution T-shirts, check Cammy on the terminal. Yeah. She had them.
Plus,
all right?
She has sneakers, she has fruits, and so she has drinks, and so go and support Cammy at the bus terminals.
Looking at a map of St. George, what we have a lot of alleys.
Yeah, we have a lot of alleys. Lots of alleys.
But
and alleys that paved in stone too, eh?
You know something? I just checked something there. And you know the possibility is that the same Hughes Street might even be shorter than that street. Hughes Street, the same street. that joins between the street that run right at the side of. That street is shorter than all of them.
I know it's a short street there.
That's shorter than all of them.
So is that between that street and the one there
and
between Court? Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that street is a short one. That huge street there is a very short one too, you know. Because remember, that's just between H.A. Blaze Street and the Carriacou.
Yep.
And it's just the length of the building, basically.
It's the length of the building.
Yeah. But then that street between the library and is also the length of a building.
The length of the building. But it may extend a little.
You're wondering if it extends along the library down to the Carriacou.
Yeah. Or it extends right to the anyhow, but that, you know what, it's a work in progress,
folks.
It's a homework for all of us.
We go ask the police.
Yes, we need.
That is the people that can answer that for us, traffic department, because they know what it does give man ticket.
Yeah.
So
Camille definitely has a plan. She would know a lot of, because she used to be right there.
Camille was probably the one that named them street.
Yes, sitting right there. She said she little boot right in the White House.
She was probably the one that named them street and all. We have a caller.
Good morning and welcome.
Back again.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'd like Miss Camille to know that I wasn't trying to contradict her, you know. That's not what I was doing. I was just doing the same thing that she's doing.
No, but she said that. She said that you said the same thing also. She did say that.
It's interesting that you say that, you know, because when I was arguing that point, me and somebody had an argument going ahead, you know. Somebody who spoke to me about that pointed something to me that was very interesting. When you come from St. Paul's and you go into the, you could go up to Market Hill, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you could go down to Scott Street, not Scott, sorry, not because you can't go down to Scott, but you're going down in that direction. Sorry, you go in that direction. You have to turn to go to Grand now on a Howard Bay Street.
Mm-hmm.
The person said to me that street is the shortest street.
The piece of street between Lucas Street and
H.A. Blaze.
I don't hear you all clearly.
No, I think what you're saying there is that piece of street right by the police get signal in the box there.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about.
To Howard Street.
Yes.
The person argue me that street is the shortest street.
But that is a separate street, or that street
No, it's not Lucas Street.
That's
Lucas Street is the top.
When it's a separate street.
It is.
Because I'm arguing
Street is the
that
bottom.
the intersection breaks a street.
Yeah, you
Right?
see. You see,
So
because...
All you want to get me in trouble today. Bye-bye, eh?
Anyhow, later.
Understanding.
Yeah.
It's an argument that makes a sense to relate to.
Yeah, it's one that we must verify, because a certain man messaged me already and say I better get a map and walk in tongue. So I'll give me map and walk in tongue, because I get embarrassed.
We have to do it sometime.
Yeah.
But I like this kind of argument sometime, eh?
No, it educates.
You all bring up interesting aspect and take care of it.
All right,
my friend. All right.
Makes sense.
But
I never know it about Dean's Road in town.
Yeah.
I just first time I seen Dean's Road, I know Mitchell's Lane.
Shitgun Alley. Look, I find out where Shitgun Alley.
No, but that kind of language on the program, bro.
No, but that's the name of the
yeah,
place.
but on the program, you will find out. Dean's Road, I didn't know that one day. You go know them thing there. You all them between there, you were shooting at the American helicopter, and them in between them areas, the Park Lane, Mitchell's Lane, and them kind of areas, the Briggs Alley, Adams Alley, Cox Alley, Baines Alley, real alleys, man, all over. So yeah, this was interesting. Devon, but you realize something? No, it is Depot. Where he's talking about is if you're coming down Lucas Street, and there's that slight little curved hill that you come down to go on to H.A. Blaze Street. And Devon, that's what he's talking about there. That little piece that now he's claiming that as you leave the junction at Lucas Street, you're no longer on Lucas Street. And as you're going on to H.A. Blaze Street there, that road is not part of H.A. Blaze Street, it's a separate street for itself. That's what he's saying. So not turn alley, yeah, but
still Scott Street, but
no, that is not part of Scott Street. But Scott Street is a total. Scott Street is from the other end there.
Scott Street comes from the bottom, right? But what Depot is saying, it extends up to the top of the hill to reach Lucas Street. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
but all you know better than me. I will always say that. Devon, Depot, Kami, all you know better, Hannah, all you know better than me. All right? But I just know all them shortcut.
Yeah, but it's a very interesting in some information there that people really need to know, right, and find out where some of our streets are in the town.
Yes.
And in Grenville too.
Probably we need to start using the street names instead of just telling a person,
yeah,
go by Andal so what, or you're going check so and so on this place, or
and most of them have signs. Most of them still have signs. Some of them need to be upgraded and so, but they still have signs. Most of the alleys too.
I think we could take a final call before we go.
Yes. Good morning and welcome. But good afternoon.
How are you doing? Afternoon.
Yes, sir.
You know, Depot probably have a point there. Remember, you used to drive up Scott Street and drive up Lucas Street.
Yes.
So Scott Street could have ended at that little
at the top
on that little top there.
Yes.
When it meets Church Street and it meets Lucas Street.
Lucas Street. So it's an extension.
You come up Scott Street and drive up
Lucas Street. You're right.
So you could have a point there.
Yeah, you definitely. Yeah, you could have a point. Because back in the day, when you come up Scott Street, instead of you making that right, you could have go straight up to Lucas Street and go that time.
But remember that point, the traffic used to come up.
Lucas.
We used to call Till Street also.
Yep.
Yeah,
two-way. And Lucas Street was two-way traffic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
All right, my friend.
Some food for thought.
Very much so.
We had to bring on the old heads and get that straight.
Yeah.
You gotta get the police.
I'm afraid our age don't cut it.
All right, bro.
All right. Later. Yeah, very interesting.
But the police must know, because the police must know if an incident takes place there, or if they have to issue a notice in relation to that area. They must know.
They have the information.
They must know. So they must have an official thing that says, or the Ministry of Works, or Agriculture with lands, or whoever has the mapping
lands and survey.
Lands and survey. They should have it. And they should be able to tell you the length too.
Yeah.
So who you have in maps, right? Who you call?
Well,
you must have a partner.
Yeah, two guys here when the school with that I know. Kyron is one.
You're trying to sell out the many. Folks, we're going to take one more before we go.
Good afternoon and welcome.
Devon, shame on you, Devon. Shame on you. Devon, forget Sheldon in this discussion.
Why you take that?
Devon, the definition of a short street is that from where it starts to where it ends. Right? The guy was saying a while ago, if you have a stop sign and you go down the road further down, that meaning it is not considered a continuation. It's a continuation. Once the street continues, right? It fits in the definition of a shortest street. You understand what I'm saying? You follow me so far?
I'm listening to you.
All right. Now, for instance, you know New York, right? North Strand start where? North Strand start all the way from right off the Williamsburg's waterfront, and you go all the way down to Knapp Street, right? In Sheepshead Bay.
Yeah.
Right? That's for instance. No, but right when North Strand starts, by Lee Street, is a very short, there's a stop sign. But you can't say North Strand at that point is the shortest street, because it continues for miles. Right? So the short, any street in town that does not continue, start at a point, but does not continue beyond a stop point, that is the shortest street. So which one would that be?
You tell me.
Some kind of tongue man he is.
Well, you talk about this shit all the time, boy. The guy tell you from by the library. He was right, from right there. That is, because the street do not continue no place else. You can't pick it up nowhere else. So that'll be the shortest street.
Got you. Gotta go.
Right?
Bye, Wade.
Bye, Wade.
I could have real confused a black man and all. You have me confused today. You only get quiet on this one. I'll tell you the experts.
It's a topic that we definitely need to continue.
Yeah, we had to find out.
For education purposes.
And then after that, we will find out what's the shortest street in Grenville. Yeah. Wait, later.
That might be easy, yeah.
That one might be easier?
Yeah.
Yeah, folks, that's all the time we have for Hard Talk today. It's been wonderful being here with you. And whatever you say and do it safe and secure. What are we speaking to and with you?
Not about you.
Yeah, somebody say pull back the Ajamo again. So let me pull back the Ajamo again. Straight from the top, folks. We are out of here. Remember, tomorrow, cricket, lovely cricket. This evening, Taste of Spice.
Yep.
On the Carriacou, we're heading out to that one, huh? Yeah, so we are out. We had a discussion.
Taste of Spice. Welcoming our cricketers and fans to Pure Grenada, the Isle of Spice. Showcasing our culture and heritage on Tuesday, 26th February on the Carriacou in St. George's. England versus the West Indies. Cricket Rest Day. Come enjoy a Taste of Spice. Performances from top soca and calypso artists. Pan, drummers, dancers, a mini carnival parade, arts and craft, and local food. From 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. The Carriacou is the place to be. It's cricket, lovely cricket. Rest Day, Tuesday, 26th February. Sample a Taste of Spice. Hosted by the Grenada Cultural Foundation. No unauthorized vending allowed.
Tomorrow's future is here today. Friday, April 5th. Kirani James Athletic Stadium. National Secondary School Games. Run, throw, jump. National Secondary School Games 2019. Your games, your future.
Rain forces abandonment of third one-day international between West Indies and England. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report. With the details to the news for Monday, February 25th, I am Rakisha St. Louis. Persistent rain forced an abandonment of the third one-day international between the West Indies and England at the National Stadium on Monday. England won the toss and elected to bat, and match officials were hopeful that the rain will subside. But after repeatedly removing and replacing the covers, the decision was taken around 2:30 p.m. to officially call off the match. Fans who were eager to see their favorite stars play used the time to socialize. Head coach of the English team, Trevor Bayliss, spoke with members of the media. Bayliss said his team was looking forward to the game.
Any game we lose at any time of the year is a disappointment. You know, everyone involved just wants to get out and play cricket. Look, I don't think it'll be, you know, in the long run, I don't think it's terribly upsetting in regards to, you know, the World Cup. We've also got, well, there's a few more games left yet, some T20 games, which, you know, will be an opportunity for him to play with, you know, a few guys going home after the one-day series. So, I mean, we know what he can do, and it's about trying to get those guys into form at the right time. And there's plenty of cricket to go. You know, whether that's the Pakistan series or you know, early season in county cricket. No, look, he should be fine in 2 days' time. It was one of those things. He probably could have batted and fielded today. He said he could feel his ankle a little bit warming up to bowl. We took the conservative approach today and decided not to chance making it worse. I'd be surprised if he's not right for Wednesday.
Windies interim coach Richard Pybus is disappointed that the game was washed out. He says his guys were ready to move ahead of the English team in the series.
Very disappointing, you know, but it is what it is. We will be looking forward to the next one. Yeah, I think so. No, I don't think so. I think you know, the side's in a good place, enjoying their cricket. I think we're very clear on what we need to work on. So, you know, I mean, ideally in this series, You know, you want to win every game. We want to win the series. We're clear on that. You know, it doesn't necessarily work out like that in the real world. So, but we know what we need to work on, and we're not really too hung up on the outcomes. I think coming out of this series, being clear, we've got a triangular in Ireland. There'll be a few lads away at the IPL. So I think we'll be, I think we'll have a very strong sense of having been able to assess where we are, what we need to polish up in Ireland, and any key last steps in the UK before the World Cup.
Weather permitting, the fourth one-day international will take place at the National Cricket Stadium on Wednesday. Windies and England team members and avid cricket lovers were treated to a warm Grenadian welcome on their arrival over the weekend. During a reception at Sandals on Saturday, Acting Prime Minister Honourable Gregory Bowen said Grenada depends on the players to be ambassadors to help the island market its brand throughout the world to boost the economy.
We look at you as much more than sports personnel. We look at you as visitors and distinguished personnel who can help us in expanding Pure Grenada throughout the world. You are cricketers, you go throughout the world. And just as the press will do, you can really help Grenada. A little bit of economics. You know, Grenada, we were under the arms and the wings of the IMF and the international community from 2014 to 2017. And today, we have one of the fastest growing economies in the region. Why? It is because we look towards our assets, individual as they are. And one key asset is the beautiful nature and warmth of our people. It translates to tourism, and you can help us because we made a lot of sacrifices.
Acting Sports Minister Senator Winston Galway thanked Cricket West Indies for promoting the sport in Grenada and within the region. He urged the players and supporters to have pure fun in Pure Grenada.
This game of cricket is about strengthening friendship amongst the nations and celebrating both individual talent and achievements through our collective and cooperative efforts as human beings. I trust that the occasion of this international sporting spectacle will also provide an opportunity for our visitors to share in our rich and diverse culture and enjoy the inspiring and beautiful natural heritage that defines our country. We thank Cricket West Indies and by extension the International Cricket Council for bringing the game to our shores. This can only help to improve the game of cricket in our country as well as the region. As a region, cricket is not just a game. It is a way of life for our people.
The Grenada Tourism Authority, meanwhile, encouraged the visiting cricket lovers and players to bask in the beauty and warmth of the people and enjoy the cuisine and sights the island has to offer. This is the National Report. We'll have more news after the break.
A taste of spice, welcoming our cricketers and fans to Pure Grenada, the Isle of Spice, showcasing our culture and heritage on Tuesday, 26 February on the Carriacou in St. George's. England versus the West Indies. Cricket Rest Day. Come enjoy a taste of spice. Performances from top soca and calypso artists, pan, drummers, dancers, a mini carnival parade, arts and craft, and local food. From 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. The Carriacou is the place to be. It's cricket, lovely cricket. Rest Day, Tuesday, 26th February. Sample a taste of spice. Hosted by the Grenada Cultural Foundation. No unauthorized vending allowed.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honourable Keith Mitchell has commended the Caribbean on its considerable strides towards the collection and use of data, especially in sports. He was at the time delivering the keynote address at the 3rd High-Level Forum on Statistics on Friday. Dr. Mitchell highlighted the practical use of data in cricket to reference previous scores and individual performances and make improvements to the game. He said in years gone by, it was impossible to keep track of scores due to lack of data.
You realize in recent times we are witnessing the England West Indies series of matches. And you know how far we have gone with data collection and analyzing data. You've heard the commentators over and over speak to how bowlers attack a certain batsman because they do research on how many times that batsman gets out with a specific ball and what type of bowler that he has a certain weakness for. And therefore, they tend to attack that person in that particular context. Similarly, batsmen get to understand through data collection of certain bowlers.
Dr. Mitchell encouraged the regional leaders to invest in the practical use of qualitative and quantitative data and statistics.
Historically, when we talk about these areas, we think of the intellectual and academic environment and not necessarily the practical stuff. So it is extremely practical for us to invest in the area of statistics and the qualitative and quantitative aspects of it.
Finally, Grenada continues to reap tremendous benefits from its partnership with the Maria Holder Memorial Trust. The latest came on Friday with the handover of medical equipment to Dr. Beverly Nelson, pediatric consultant at the General Hospital. Donna Clark, project manager of the Maria Holder Memorial Trust, spoke to the benefits of the donation.
We did a country assessment here in 2016. And following that assessment, and we also did a visit here to the General Hospital, we found that, the hospital was in great need of equipment. And the equipment that they had here either had to be repaired or to be replaced, and that it was not fit for purpose. So therefore, the Ministry of Health, Social Security and International Business was invited to submit an application to the Trust for the purchase of equipment, particularly for the pediatric department. There was a process of due diligence, but the application was successful and funding was approved in September 2017. 8 incubators, 10 vital sign monitors, 3 warmers, 8 portable pulse oximetry units, 1 pediatric ventilator for the ICU unit, 2 high-impact lamps, 1 ultrasound machine, and this ambulance here.
Pediatric consultant and chair of the pediatric department, Dr. Beverly Nelson, says they are grateful for the assistance and spoke of the long-awaited transformation of the NICU, which has now become a reality.
For today, in our tiny NICU, a 24-weeker resides on a bed in a brand new state-of-the-art incubator with her weight and temperature vividly displayed for all to see. Graphic displays of her progress available at the touch of a button, with new age warmers which allow us to resuscitate and provide phototherapy as one event. All of this allowing us to access so many new features that ease the burden on all staff members, and most importantly on the patient. It has been a dream of ours forever to move from the tiny unit that we're in to somewhere that will provide hope, space, joy, and allow us to care for those beautiful babies in a fashion that they deserve. So we continue to hope as we now have our designs in place.
Chief Medical Officer Dr. George Mitchell spoke of the mutual partnership and the fruits that the hospital services have reaped.
No better partner could we have come across to help us to achieve this objective than the Maria Holder Memorial Trust. We can decrease our infantile mortality by providing that type of care. We have had issues in the past, I must admit, but with that kind of relationship, we are definitely in the right direction. In pursuing this relationship, we know that Grenada And as I said, we're building capacity. We have added to our staff a renowned pediatric surgeon by the name of Dr. Jose Euros Tristan, who has the ability to conduct complicated surgeries and have begun to do so already. And Dr. Tristan is internationally known, and he has informed me and reminded me on several occasions that the team that we have here, the unit that we have here, is second to none in the region.
That story just ended the national report for today, Monday, February 25th. Recapping the top story. Reinforces abandonment of third one-day international between West Indies and England. On behalf of all those who made this newscast possible, I am Rakisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.